I hate public bathrooms. I love and respect the sanctity of my own home potty. It may be as filthy as a truck stop, but at least I know that filth is mine and I am free to do whatever I need and please. The fear of having to use a public bathroom is so horrifying. I will do just about anything to avoid it. Snicker, if you will. But according to the IPA, about 17 million Americans suffer with the fear of having to use a public bathroom. Some of this fear is in part to those of you who are not afraid to use the public bathroom. So, for those of you who are, especially you ladies out here, here is a public service announcement by Lori Nataro. When I was in 6th grade, my mother forced me to sign up for a Girl Scout camp. When we got there, I knew I was in for the long haul. The only reason those facilities even remotely qualified for the term restroom was because of the light switch and the bare swinging bulb. Other than that luxury, it was an outhouse. A long stream of porta potties in a row that smelled like the 4-H exhibit of the county fair on a hot day. Oh, the acoustics. They were incredible. Almost echoing. So what other choice did I have? I held it for nearly 2 weeks. I probably should have been hospitalized when I got home, but the pain that shot through my body as my intestines finally seized was nothing compared to the shame of pushing out a plopper with an earshot of 50 Girl Scouts. But even as an adult, I have noticed that some of you don't play by the rules in the potty. Now, I have taken the initiative to document some of these behaviors that terrorize me and countless other potty hostages. So, if you see yourself in any of the descriptions following, stop. Get help. Cease your horrific behavior before I am forced to do it for you. Because I will. The trespasser. Now, this violator is no friendly neighbor. She seeks pleasure in invading the audio and aroma space of an already occupied stall. She blatantly chooses the one right next to it, despite the countless available units within the vicinity. This action will cease all operations being conducted in the already occupied stall, causing health risks and alarm. Now, from personal experience, I can tell you, I try to use my turn on, shut off valve as little as possible because they don't have replacements for those, and I prefer not to be incontinent by my next birthday. But either way, the next time that you are tempted to let this come to mind, beware the fart, one stall apart. The hoverer. Whether to avoid using the time-consuming potty protector or just to leave her mark, this malefactor refuses to let her bottom touch the seat. Yet it's perfectly okay if her byproducts do. Now, the target area of a bowl is rather generous, so the reasons for this misfire are completely mysterious to me, unless the person participating is completely standing up and aiming from a corner. However, the next time you resist a complete landing, just let this come to mind. Don't leave a mark, just sit down and park. The talker. Easily identifiable as the chatterbox, the office chatterbox, but the powers increase when you're stuck in a room with them half naked. They start as something with as innocuous as, "How are you?" And then persist in conversation until the rest of the bathroom knows that your mom's a lesbian, your husband has left you, and you have a mole on your left hand. Word of caution. Silencio. When I lock that stall, I am a nameless entity. If I am in the office, I am no longer known as Lori, your coworker, Lori from the carpool, or the girl that everyone hates. I am an anonymous peer. Do not ask me questions. Do not start a conversation, and especially do not say, "Boy, Indian food again, huh?" Before you open your mouth when you sit down, think of this. Hear me unzip, button your lip. The waiter. Now, unlike the rest on this list, the waiter is not a criminal, merely a victim. The waiter normally has urgent needs, but is too considerate and kind to shoot off a missile with others within the vicinity. Unfortunately, people do not normally recognize the symptoms of a waiter and tend to hang around like it's a free Costco booth, free sample Costco booth. If you are a waiter and you sense you are within like a Mexican standoff with another waiter, call a truce, count to 3, courteously flush for background noise, and then release. Offer to exit first, but only on the promise that the other will not exit until you have left the vicinity, lest you see each other's faces. Think of this. Silence, no doubt. Just get the hell out. The primper. Hate the primper. Hate the primper. If the waiter has a mortal enemy, it is the primper. If there is a horrifying sound that no waiter wants to hear, it is the thump of a bag on a counter, and then the digging of the claws looking for hairbrushes, makeup, and perfume. You see, I feel that if you cannot finish your morning routine by the time you leave the house in the morning, you have lost your right to do so at any other point of the day. The opportunity is gone. Your chance is over. So, the next time you want to plop down that feed bag on the counter, think. Face of a gnome. Do your makeup at home. For all of you trespassers, hoverers, talkers, and primpers out there, beware. I am waiting for you, ready to pounce from my favorite stall. And just because I haven't seen your faces doesn't mean anything. I know your shoes. Thank you.